Hi, welcome to Bianco Instruments Workshop. I'm Dominic Bianco, and today what we're going to do is to be servicing instruments that come in from the mail. These are doctor's instruments or hairdressing instruments, manicuring instruments, and they just nail cutters or tissue nippers, hemostats. Anything that's pretty much bent out of shape, broken. You can see how the point just doesn't line up anymore. These are dull. They couldn't cut butter on a hot day. This is actually one of my extreme nail cutters, and this gets serviced for $6. This one here, you could see it is totally wiped out at the point, but this is not a Bianco instrument. This is a Miltex. We service all brands, and this is $10 to service. Not a big deal. All right, so we're gonna do some work on these. Plus, I have some other nail cutters that I'm gonna show you guys that are really screwed up, and I want to show you. These here. Now this right here, Bianco Brothers. This is the company I used to own, and this nipper here is probably 25 years old. The springs are still pretty good. We'll clean them up. As you can see, it's very, very tarnished all around. And also, I don't know if you can see this, but there's some stress cracks. Okay, and you can see how the edge is wide open. So what happens is, after many years of using these and abusing these, you put a lot of pressure on the handles and on the lock, and they start to crack, and that's why there's stress cracks. And these here don't have springs. This one doesn't have any springs. We're going to replace the springs. And this, again, needs total sharpening, needs tightening, needs a little bit of everything. All right, I'll show you the finished product in a minute, and I'll show you some of the processes we go through. Thank you for watching. One of the first processes we do is basically clean up the instrument and get as much of the tarnishing off, rub, whatever is in the instrument that don't belong. Cleaning it up under the springs. This one here has got a lock spring, so we're going to release that. You just take it off. Put it up nice under the spring like that. See how under the spring gets nice and clean. All right, now let's go sharpen them up. Okay, so like I told you, this one here needs some springs. So, parts department. Everything is labeled. Everything is organized. We have springs for every type of nipper. You see that? I don't want to take it too much. Barrel springs, wire springs. Long springs. These are all large, long springs. Double action springs. We have screws for every type of scissor, every type of spring, every type of nail cutter. Just an awesome arsenal at my disposal. This is saving. We're gonna need these. We got a couple of springs here we're gonna put on. Proper. So find a couple of screws here that work. You know you're good when you can get the right screw out of all these screws, and the right on the first shot. Very easily is because I'm doing this my whole life. Yeah, you can see how it's kind of touching on one side. We'll correct that. Before it was touching, and now it's not. Okay, get this one through the service. I don't want to stress it out too much, but it's got to be tightened a little bit because otherwise it'll just keep rocking the blades back and forth and it won't cut nice. So we'll let it time and just tighten it up a little bit. Everything is hand filed, just like this. The proper way to work from the point down, you have to touch at the point, and then as you squeeze it, they come down. And you have to make sure you get it to the edge. And then we look, make sure we're getting in the ballpark here. A little clearance, and we'll fire that edge. What I'm looking for is bumps and lumps. You get that edge up to where it's almost lethal. Okay, that looks good right there. All right, next process, we point them up. Okay, pointing them up. Make sure they're not too sharp on the side. Make sure the points are even. They come together nice. They're even on both sides. The back is nice and flat. The sides have to be smooth. Takes out a couple of the bigger lines, makes them finer. Make sure it's not sharp at the point, but it is pointy. Okay, here are the initial two that the points were really screwed up on the tissue nipper, and it cuts really nice too. And it's got a cut skin. And the same thing with the nail cutter. All set up, ready to go back at the service. Thank you for watching again. There it is. Same instrument. Looking like brand new now, ready for work. How does it work? With ease. And that's how you should be cutting every day. With ease. You don't need to stress out your hands. The dull instrument will hurt you. You know, it'll break. You'll do damage to your hands. You want to be able to play golf when you retire someday. And you know, couple of bucks invested, keep your instruments looking nice and new and clean. It makes your whole profession look great. It makes you look so much better as a professional. Thank you for watching. Send me your instruments. We're now located in Virginia, and you can look us up on the web at biancoinstruments.com. Thank you very much.